Good morning and welcome to Whimsical Farm. Today is an unusual day because we have no electricity. So now I'm very thankful that I got that nice pump hooked up out there at the spring, because we have a special little dog, and that little dog has got to be all cleaned up. Needs to be all washed up, and we have no electricity, so the stove doesn't work. And our running water doesn't work except for a solar powered little spring with solar power and a large truck battery. So we got water. What's the next step that we need to do? Well, let's have a look. And we are back with no electricity, but we have a nice big pot of fresh water out of the spring, and the old Weber grill doesn't care about not having electricity. We're going back to caveman style cooking, except today we are first, before we do any cooking, we're going to heat some water up to wash the little baby. And it's a little dog baby named Little Red One. Little Red One today is going to go to her brand new owner, Raven. So we want to make sure that she is soaped up, cleaned, and rinsed, and we don't want her to be in this ice cold water. As I measured it, it came out of the spring, fresh spring, at 62 degrees. So that's probably a little too cold for little red baby. So we'll let that warm up. We'll get that up to about 85, 90 degrees. Add a little soap, and we'll get this baby washed up. Be back with you here just in a moment. And then suddenly, my fire that is on the farm where there is no electricity became very popular. People don't even want to wait on washing the dog. They've decided that they want to try them some Cowboy Coffee. So we are going to make us some Cowboy Coffee. There's about 4 cups, and there's 5 cups. And 6, 7, and 8 large cups of coffee, 2 big scoops of Folgers Grounds. And what is this fire going to be used for next? Well, we're heating up some water to bathe a little puppy dog, and then we've got a nice Cowboy Coffee cooking. I might as well go in the house and get some chicken ready to cook too. Just got to be careful that we don't do them all at the exact same time. Be back in a minute. Welcome back to Whimsical Farm, and let's have a look and see what happened while we were away. And we're going to check this temperature real quick. We got a little baby dog that's got to get washed. And we got a temperature, let's push the hole so you can see this. I want you to make sure you understand we're not getting this little baby too hot. So there's your temperature. We got a temperature about 93 degrees. That's nice for baby pups. 93.2 degrees. Hope you can see that okay. So we're going to get this little baby. This is Little Red. She's a little bit nervous because she thinks she's going on the grill, but she knows Papa's going to take care of her, so she's not too nervous. You're not getting cooked today, Little Red. You are going to get all cleaned up. So this is the way we do it. Not normally, because we normally have electricity, but we'll put a little bit of Dawn, and we're going to put her into this water just a little bit, get her a little bit wet. All right, you like that, don't you? Not too bad. Look at that little girl. Let's see if we can turn her around. Look at that little girl. Look over here for the camera. Look over here. Say hi to everybody. We're getting you some fresh coffee made. She said, all right, Papa's getting me cleaned up. Look here, I'll even use this coffee cup. We'll get that nice warm water on you and get you all cleaned up. That's Little Red Girl. This is one of our Aussie Doodles. This is going to Raven. Miss Raven has come all the way from Texas to pick her baby up today. Now she's getting all cleaned up. So, one of the rules when you're washing the little baby dog with Dawn is you got to scrub it in real good, and then you need to let it soak for 10 full minutes. And that makes sure if they even have one little flea on there that's trying to hide out from everybody, that will kill that little flea and he'll be gone. So, I don't want to run the camera that whole time, So little Miss Red Girl, she's gonna soak and say bye to everybody. You look like a little wet possum now, a little wet something. Okay, say bye to everybody. Say bye-bye. Say I'll see you soon and I'll be all cleaned up. Papa's getting me fixed up, getting rid of all the old bad fleas. See you soon. Well, things are starting to head in the right direction now. We got the chicken busted apart. It was all frozen. Got the ribs busted apart. Got them all sneezing up good, so there's no blonde spots. And the Cowboy Coffee is starting to finish off. I got me a cup of that. And that little dog did not get a blow dryer applied because I forgot we actually have no electricity. So this is the Sunday morning with no electricity. But the things that are most important in life still work. The fire still burns, the chicken still cooks, the dog still gets washed, the spring with the fresh water came up. God sent some sunshine to run the solar panel and battery, and everything's still working, and we're thankful. So we will end it here, and we wish you the best. We hope that you can get on the carnivore diet and eat you some good solid meat, and stay away from the carbs and stuff. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and maybe we can put a picture of that little pup on there after she's all dried up and clean. So, well, the old Weber grill really pulled duty today. It had to boil some water to wash the dog, it had to thaw out some chicken and some ribs, and then it had to cook some Cowboy Coffee, and then finish off cooking some ribs. And here's what these ribs and chicken look like. Man, those things look delicious. I don't know if you can smell that. I wish I had smell-o-vision. They need to invent that. Look at that. I'm gonna break this a little bit to see what that looks like. Let's see how tender that is. I can do this one-handed. That's just a regular old country style rib, and boy, that thing is tender and juicy. I'm gonna have to take a little bite of that just to see what it tastes like. Just Tony's. Just Tony's. That's all I put. I didn't even put black pepper, but that's some good looking ribs. Just for cheap, easy to make ribs. The chicken is very tender. All I did was just build a little fire, kick it off to the side, and let that just sit there and heat soak until the fire ran out. Finished temperature was 200 degrees. And add just a little bit of water in the bottom, so that way if it begins to dry out a little bit, it can soak up water as it sees fit. So we will leave that right there on the grill, and after my wife gets through with her chores, she will be coming over here looking for a little sample to see if Papa did a good job. And the next video that you see attached to this will be delivering that sweet little red girl to her new mommy, Miss Raven. So you'll see that next. Thank you for watching. And we are now back, and here is the little red girl. She's all cleaned up, and she's now with her mommy, with Raven, all delivered and ready to go. She's clean and dry, ready to go home. So over now. Thank you.